Hello everybody and welcome back to RainBro Crafts. My name is Colton and today Zac will be making for you our basic witch soap, but the candy corn version. This version is a really fun take on kind of a modern pumpkin spice autumnal scent with a really fun candy corn design. So stay tuned and see how we make this basic witch soap candy corn edition. Alright, let's make this basic witch soap candy corn edition. So this soap has two different designs actually. There is this version, which is our candy corn inspired version, and then there is a pumpkin version, which will be coming out, the video will at least, next week, probably on Tuesday. The scent is the same, the designs are just a little bit different, both Halloween, October inspired, and both super cute, so definitely check out that video as well. So we started out the soap just like we always do, which is by blitzing up our lye water into our plant-based oil blend, which is at about 100-120 degrees, both of them. We then, and sorry for the lights adjusting, Zac was filming this and then I got home and the filming lights weren't turned on, so I am in the background kind of lighting this. This scent is a custom blend. It is sunflower, citrus, ginger, baking spices, maple, sandalwood, and musk. So kind of our take on a pumpkin spice inspired fragrance. It actually uses sunflower, sandalwood from brambleberry, and also sugar and spice from brambleberry. We wanted something a little bit sweet, but with that spiced undertone, and then it has some floral and citrus in there. It's just a really nice, pleasant blend. It is a little bit baked good-esque, but not so much that you are gonna smell like a birthday cake or something after using it. This design is a triple layer soap. The bottom layer is going to be white, and then there's going to be a yellow and an orange layer. So Zac has portioned off the batter into 3 individual parts, equal parts. The pitcher has the yellow soap batter in it. The soap mold has our uncolored soap base, which will be the white, and then the Cambro in the back left will have the orange in there. Zac will just hand whisk these up. The thing to remember when you're doing fragrance blends that you haven't ever used before, especially when you're custom blending them, is that you don't know how they're going to perform. So both of these said they behaved well in soap, which is what we look for. So it didn't have too big of a worry, but sometimes when you mix things, it can cause the soap batter to accelerate or to rise, and then that doesn't work well. So it's better to proceed with caution when you're doing things like this, and then if we make this again next year, for example, we'll know this formulation does really well in the soap. It didn't accelerate, so we could probably use the stick blender. But like I said, better safe than sorry and have just a big brown blob of soap that doesn't look cute. So to do the candy corn inspired design, Zac has put down the uncolored soap base, and then we'll be pouring the orange soap batter over that spatula to get a nice clean orange layer there. It's a little tedious because you want to flood the top of that soap. You don't want it to dip into that bottom layer, and so to get the nice clean lines you need the batter to be pretty thin, but you don't want it so thin that it all just mixes together, because that can happen. This you kind of get a feel for the more you make soap, so it's kind of hard to describe. You just kind of know when you know. We will scrape out that container and then just even out that layer. It was pretty self-leveling just because of the consistency of the soap batter. But like I said, we wanted nice crisp lines, so went in with our scraper and evened that out. Now it is time for that top third of soap batter, which is the yellow batter. We will basically just repeat the same process, so we will flood that top of the soap by pouring the soap batter over our scraper there to break the fall. I did speed this up a little bit because we've just seen this. Again, we don't want to have been so cautious at the first two to have this top layer get all messed up, so proceed with caution and then again repeat, rinse and repeat, level off that top layer. The top design of this is a pretty simple design, but it's very impactful. It is a little hard to see because this is yellow and the lighting is kind of yellow toned, but it is a really cool crosshatch design. So to get those lines nice and straight, Zac started out with a big X going corner to corner, and then basically just did diagonal lines off of those to get it nice and even and crisp looking. That's kind of the theme of this soap. So I think there's two different types of people. There are candy corn people, and then there are people who think candy corn is absolutely disgusting. Personally, I love candy corn. The sad thing is that most candy corn is not vegan, so I don't ever get to really fulfill my candy corn craving, especially come the Halloween fall time. I specifically like the little pumpkins in the like autumn harvest mix, but I haven't had those in quite a long time. Are you a candy corn person or a no candy corn person? Let me know in the comments below. I am always curious about that. We will then clean up the edges of the soap mold just to get those little remaining soap batters off the sides there with our chopstick, and then spritz it with some rubbing alcohol and set it aside for 24 hours to harden up so we can slice it into our soap bars. You can see that crisscross design a little bit better now with this angle, this camera angle, than you could previously. Also, since the sugar and spice did have a little vanilla in it, it did discolor just a teeny tiny bit, so all of the colors are slightly darker than what they started out as, but it actually worked in our favor. So sometimes you can kind of plan ahead with your designs and use the color morphs to your advantage, and this is one of those times. And then we can see our hard work, those nice clean lines, giving you that candy corn experience with a really good, fun, spicy fragrance. I'm a big fan of this one and can't wait to give it a try. Like I said, we also have a pumpkin version of this, and that video will be coming out next week, probably on Tuesday, because it's going to dip into our October video releases just a bit. This soap, along with all of our other Halloween collections, will be for sale October 1st, online and in person, so check those out. If you want to become a foamy homie or a suddy buddy and get soaps of the month, discount codes, shoutouts, and other fun things, check out our website at rainbrocrafts.com to help support the channel. If you cannot do that or you're already doing that, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also share this video and comment. Let me know how you feel about candy corn in the comments below. Thanks. Bye.